Alright guys, so I just recently bought a 3080 Ti from Asus. As you can see, it's kind of in pieces right here. Because I was in the attempts to put it onto a water block, which is what I normally do with my GPUs. I always put them on water blocks because I love running water-cooled systems. But I got the supposed water block that does fit my GPU. I'll throw up some close-up shots here. It says 30 series, although it does say RTX 3090 AIB edition, which is kind of weird. But when I went onto the Corsair site, and I'll show you the actual web page now, as you can see, it does say that it fits the 3090, the 3080 Ti, and the 3080. And this is the exact one. I'll throw up the actual shipping page and everything that I got in my email. And of course I'll blur out my stuff, but as you can see, it's like this is supposedly supposed to fit the GPU that I currently have. It says it fits, the 3090, 3080 Ti, and the 3080. So, and as you can see, so if we put these up next to each other, you can see how thin this thing is compared to how wide. This is the actual card or board itself. And as you can see, how very different they are in size. And then you can see the connectors right here, the two 8-pins rather. They're supposed to go like this. You can see how not together they are going to go. You can see how far up above it is, how difference is in length, and even like this on the side. Yeah, I don't know what card this is supposed to, this water block is supposed to go for, or go to rather, but it sure as heck does not fit this one. And now that I actually go to the Corsair website, and I'll pull that up right now as well, if you go to their PC components and custom cooling, and then we'll scroll down and we'll go to the HydroX XG7 RGB 30 series reference GPU water block. Click on that. And then what you can do is you can scroll down and then go to GPU compatibility. This is what I did not do, so some of this might be on me. I think it's fair to say that it's a little bit of half and half. But if you go down to GPU compatibility, and then you type in your actual card that you have. So we'll type in Asus Tough Gaming 3080 Ti. You hit enter. Your card should pull up. You select it, and then it says, sorry, there's no compatible GPU water block for your graphics card model. Now, that is on me for saying that, or for not checking the actual compatibility, but why would it also say that at the top of the screen that it fits the 3080, the 3090, and the 3080 Ti? So it's just a little confusing as why would it fit? Why would it say that it fits the cards but it doesn't? That's what's throwing me off. So be careful, guys, when you are looking for these types of parts and everything for your computers, because so apparently there is no water block that fits this card whatsoever. So my friend and I are here filming, trying to do a really cool video of me tearing it down and putting it on the water block. And when I actually got to this stage to marry the two parts together, I discovered what I just showed you. So now we've wasted probably 3 hours of filming and setting up shots and all this stuff for absolutely nothing, for no return, basically. So I'm gonna have to send this thing back and try to get my money back and put the GPU back together and just throw it back in my system. So be careful, guys. I will take some of the blame because I didn't research. I guess I didn't look into the actual official compatibility. However, it's a little misleading when it says it fits these cards on the main page. It says, for people to just be like, oh, it fits my card. I'll just whatever. But I mean, I guess it does say reference GPU, so maybe it's only the actual like cards that come from NVIDIA themselves. However, those cards do have a V shape from where the front fan section is. There's like it's a V cut, so there are specific GPUs or GPU water blocks designed for those. So, and this one is is a perfect square. And plus, those connectors are coming off the side at an angle, so it wouldn't need any cutouts for these. So, like I said, I mean, like some of the blame is on me for not checking 100% to make sure that it is compatible, but it's also a slightly misleading for them to do that. So I don't know I'm not putting all the blame on Corsair, but it does seem a little misleading for me to get, for them to say that it fits mine, but it doesn't. I mean, maybe it fits other 3080 Ti's, but it's a little disconcerting. I mean, all these cards are absolutely huge anyways. So for them to, I mean, my 2080 Super would probably fit this better, which is a much smaller card. It's probably half the size of the 3080 Ti. So I don't know. It's frustrating because now I got to send it back, and there's no official water block for this GPU anyways. So yeah, I'll show you guys all of what I discovered as far as like the web page itself, and then also the shipping information and stuff like that, so you guys can look for yourself. Yes, I'm probably to blame, but also it seems a little misleading on Corsair's end as well. But just something to be mindful of when you guys are picking out parts, to be 100% on your like compatibility and everything, to make sure everything fits precisely your parts. So if it's an OC edition, or if it's not a reference or that or whatever, make sure it actually fits your precise parts, so you don't make the same mistake I did and have to waste time and or money. So yeah, well, I guess, we'll just have to see what happens later on, if they end up coming out for an actual water block for this card or not. We'll see, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Thanks, guys.